We're back in Final Fantasy XIV, Stormblood expansion. I'm here G-posing in front of the night sky and the sea. So this is where I left off last time. Here at this place. I was gonna kind of wait till until the sun came up again, but I was just getting tired of standing here waiting. So, I'm just gonna start again. It's still Saturday, it's later. It's almost into Saturday evening now. I had a break, I had some food. It's like 1,000,000 degrees outside. My dog is going to be barking any second because she doesn't like to stay outside when it's hot. And I don't blame her because it's really hot out there. So we're here. We just arrived at this place called the Ruby Sea, which is... oh, it kind of looks like we're on a little platform here, all by itself. It looks like a large zone. I don't know, there's a spot up there. Onokoro. There's a settlement there, there's a settlement there. Baits all over the place. We got Azim Steppe, Yankshia are the two adjacent zones. So, here we go. Oh, here we go. This, yeah, that's cool. So this, wow, it is sort of like an island mass here. Interesting. So, I thought I would talk to this guy down here, because I see he has a name. Hello, guy down here. It's Tsurugi. An engine traveler? What do you... engine traveler, not an engine traveler. Engine traveler. What is this, the 50s? An engine traveler? What are you doing here? If you are looking to cross into County, you need to go further east. Oh, that was funny and horrifying at the same time. Tell me about yourself, Tsurugi. I am one of the many Bakufu soldiers stationed here, charged with patrolling the waters surrounding Hingashi. I hail from Koshu, the largest of the many islands that make up our great nation. For the next 3 years I will be serving at this post and shall do whatever is required of me to fulfill my duty here. What is this place? This is the Ruby Price, a Hengen bastion erected by the Bukufus in the middle of the Ruby Sea. Whenever an enemy ship draws too near, we fire upon them until nothing but burning planks remain. We must take extra precautions when doing so, however, as we are stationed very close to the trading port of Kugani. We do not want to mistakenly open fire on a commercial or otherwise friendly vessel. Such an error would be akin to waging war upon what may have been an allied or neutral nation. Well, I can see why that would be... what was it? Look. Oh, okay. I was just going to say, I thought I saw a chicken down there. Okay, interesting. Oh, hey, that's one of my clan, FC mates there. Hi. I should wave to him, but I can't really see if he says anything or not. Lise. Somewhere out there, across the water, is Yugiri and Gusetsu's homeland. Somewhere out there. Somewhere out there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Woe betide any enemy foolish enough to attack by sea. Now, if the Gallians were to bring their airships, on the other hand... I have actually had a milkshake too, so I'm a little hyper right now. Gusetsu. The Hingens built this island as a bulwark against invasion and filled it with enough cannons to sink an armada. Oh, there are cannons over there. Alright, Soroban, the Ninja Turtle. How wide and beautiful she is, the Ruby Sea. filled with promise and adventures and treasures, many wonderful treasures. Quest complete. Achievement unlocked. Destination unknown. Same text out there. Yeah, everybody says the same thing. Open water, level 62 quest. Okay, so is this our first level 62 quest? Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're almost to level 63, so that works out perfectly. It's actually worked out pretty well that I wasn't ready to go into Stormblood as soon as the expansion launched. I had to go through the remainder of the Heavensward story before I got to this Stormblood story. And during the time that I was doing that last bit of the Heavensward story, I leveled almost all the way from 60 to 61. So that's kind of worked out nicely for me. One does not simply cross the Ruby Sea. One does not simply cross the Ruby Sea, as Soroban well knows. One does not simply cross the Ruby Sea. No, in order to reach the shores of Arthod, you will need to cross the resplendent waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. To set forth without making the necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel, and your life should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the ruby tithe, thereby earning you the blessing of the pirate lords. So let us go and greet them. Our destination is the isle to the west. That doesn't look very far to me. Tia, why don't we jump in and swim for it? I've had my fill of boats. An excellent idea. I think you shall find the water to your liking. I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the isle. Yay! Lisa's excited about swimming. You know, I feel like I was not given a choice on whether I should be swimming or not. Okay, it actually doesn't look that far. Before we go, let's talk to Komoji over here. It is my responsibility to keep these cannons in working order. I must clean and polish them regularly, else the corrosive winds will cause them to fall into disrepair. That sounds like a horrible job. No offense to you, Komoji. Ah, I missed talking to Ikaruga. Ikaruga! I cracked myself up. Ikaruga. We have been given strict orders to monitor all foreign vessels passing through this area. It is far more taxing than it sounds. For, in addition to that, we must also contend with the Confederates. Hayama. This appears to be Samurai Central here, too. I have the eyes of a hawk. It is both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, I can see everything, but on the other hand, I can see everything. Okay, that's an odd statement. Hingen, Merchant, and Mender. You know, I thought that the sun would be coming up at some point during this recording, but nighttime lasts a long time in this game. Fair skies. Where's the... Doesn't really tell you what time is it in... It's 1:36 a.m. in Eorzean time. Ay, 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 ay. So dark. Did I talk to Maroha? Maroha.
You are to scrutinize their flags and make absolute certain that they are an enemy vessel before firing upon them. Whatever you do, you are not to sink an allied ship or allow an unfriendly one passage. You, and you, and you, obey my orders, or I will strike you down with my samurai sword.
Okay. Okay, I guess now it's time to swim. Jump in the water! Elise, are you lying there in the middle of the water? You are. You're swimming in the middle of the ocean. You're just treading water in the middle of the ocean. Wait. Now that I'm here, let me try the water float emote. I'm floating on the water. Yeah, I feel like I would be sinking to the bottom in those clothes. Alright, Lise, why did you drag me out here into this water? Right, this should be easy, and a good way to loosen up before the next fight, whenever it comes. 20 gills says I beat you there! Well, you have an advantage, because you... Well, for one thing, I can't move until you're gone. Oh, there's no splash when you enter the water. I've discovered a new location. Oh my! There's a level 70 hunting target, which I really hope does not attack me, since you're standing right next to my quest target. Oh, it's a giant ninja turtle. Gigantic ninja turtle. Ah! Oh, too late. My screenshot was too late. I hate that. I was gonna get the giant ninja turtle next to the small ninja turtle. Alright, Lise, you beat me over here. Not bad. We'll call it a draw. Alice. Not that I've anything against the occasional dip in the ocean, but to dive in on a whim is a bit, weird? Is that what you were gonna say? Strange? Gosetsu. Oh, what spirit you two have to delight in this simple joy so readily. Okay, the big turtle is in my way. Alright, Sorban, what are we doing here? Oh, there you are. I trust you enjoyed yourselves. Follow me, my friends. The one with whom we must speak is a man named Tansui. So we are here in the Confederacy, I see. Oh, we got level 62. Monsters. What is that? That is a Tatsunoko. Like a big old flying snake. It looks like, has anybody read The Adventures of Flinks and Pip, I think it's called? Alan Dean Foster books. It looks like a Pip, a flying dragon, except bigger. Pip was like a little reptile with wings, I think, that was like, yeah, about the size of a cat or something like that. That's what I thought of when I saw that. Haven't read those books since I was a teenager. Probably would be awful if I read them now, but I enjoyed them as a kid. Haki. What are you looking for?
You're no pirate. Well, whoever you are, I hope you have a good reason to be here.
Yeah, I'm here to ask you about yourself.
If it is not obvious from the uniform, I am a member of the Confederacy. 15 years have passed since I joined, and while I cannot claim myself to be an indispensable part of our organization, I am pretty important. I am one of our main lookouts. Day in and day out, I inspect the seas, making sure that all the ships passing through here have paid their dues. It's not exactly the most thrilling work. I have lost count of the number of times I fell asleep while on duty. In fact, some days are so boring, you find yourself almost wishing someone wouldn't pay the ruby tithe. Not that I ever have, mind you. What kind of place is this? This is Sakazuki, one of the Confederacy's main outposts. From here we survey the coming and going of ships and collect the ruby tithe from all those that pass this way. While we have several other sites dedicated to the surveillance of neighboring waters, there is one thing that sets this one apart. This is where the founding members of our organization first joined hands and toasted to the future. That is why we call this island Sakazuki, or quite literally, the Goblet. Even now, the tradition carries on. We bring all of our newest recruits here that they might share a drink and thus be truly united. If you're looking to join us, I would be more than happy to recommend you to one of the higher-ups. No, that's okay. Maybe later. Is the sun gonna come out yet? It's almost 4 a.m. Eorzean time. Am I even going there? Yeah, okay. I was wondering if I was even going the right direction. Shihoji. I am one of the Confederacy's foremost lookouts. It is a position I intend to keep until the day I die. Okay. You guys sort of dress like pirates, you know? I feel like giving them all southern accents, too. I don't know why. Why would I be thinking these people should have... Oh, look. Southern accents. Clearly, I'm not going to get to that without... Nope. You can't climb ladders in Final Fantasy XIV. Not gonna get that without flying. Okay, my dog is barking, so I will be back in a moment. I'm back. I just realized I haven't changed my posture. My standing pose. Oh, that's the perfect one for the Western outfit. No. There we go. The plain one. Alright, Alice, what do you have to say? I wonder, the Mincian pirates have been known to say things like "arr," but surely pirates on the opposite side of the world would use different expressions. Or aroo, perhaps. Alice, I didn't know you had a sense of humor. Gosetsu. Doma's position on the Confederacy could be best described as one of guarded acceptance. They are pirates, aye, but they adhere to a code and are a stabilizing force in the Ruby Sea.
Lise?
My clothes have mostly dried, but they're a bit clingy. Still, no regrets.
What? What? Soraban. This one is Tansui. Come, introduce yourselves. Hello, Tansui. What kind of a voice would Tansui have?
I fear you have the advantage of me. Most honorable esteemed Tia Bilobo, I am Tansui, a humble mate who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain. As you are in the company of the Shellback, I presume we have business to discuss. Quest complete.
Okay, still same text. Let's move on. Boys with boats.
Ah, we're up to eye level 265 with the gear now. Interesting. Tansui's face betrays nothing as he looks you up and down. You wish to pay the ruby tithe, yes? With your gil, perhaps? It is just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. I would pay for their passage to Othard. Does this sum meet with your satisfaction? The sea has been quite tempestuous of late. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely unless you tripled it. Do you take me for a fool? I know the price, as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times. As you came from Kugani, I should think I need not tell you that. The shadow of war looms. The wise and the cautious shirk our waters and our custom, and the foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning? Sir, you've got to come quickly. The bastards are at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they were having none of it. They weren't having any of it. They weren't having it. Something like that. Very well. I will be there shortly. A proposition. Your comrades strike me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear men name me a cat before Koban, so I shall consider their tithe paid. Not for what they have done, but for what I expect they will do. I'm not sure what to make of that, man, but at least the matter of our tithe is settled, for now. What was that he and the other pirate were talking about? Maybe we ought to go and have a look. Huh? Okay. I guess we're going. Quest accepted. Which way? I actually don't know where to go. Oh wow, it's way out there. I have to go out into the zone. I never grow tired of watching the lid. The stench now is another matter, says the Confederate NPC. The lid. Oh, there's a volcano out there. So I guess we're just going out there into the volcano land. Alright, peeps. Help me kill this Tatsunoko. If you wouldn't mind. Ah, he hydrated me. Hydrated. That's funny. Ah. That wasn't so bad. Bombfish. Ugh. I have a feeling I know what the bombfish are gonna do. Oh, they've got teeth and eyes. Oh, I just noticed it's sunshine now. They're gonna be just like, yeah, they're gonna work just like the, I don't even remember what they're called. Those round things that always explode. Over on the other mainland. Alright, I guess we're going this way? Are we gonna have to go past this giant crab? This Gusami? I'm gonna go around it. Oh, let's go this way. Hellborn Anala. Fire sprites. What is the deal with the giant stack of rocks? I feel like that's an oriental thing. The stacking of rocks, but I'm not quite familiar with it. A flying shark! What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's totally inspired by Sharknado. That's gotta be an homage to Sharknado. A flying shark. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. The flying shark goes down. Flying shark. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, let's kill this Gasami. Oh, look, there's my party over there. You guys could help, you know, instead of just standing there watching. Some friends you guys are. What are you guys doing? That's Tensui over there, isn't it? Alice is talking to Gosetsu. Do you know what this is all about? Oh, damn it. The Gasami. And you're still standing there not helping me. You guys are the worst friends ever. My chocobo is more helpful than you guys. And I mean that literally. Gosetsu. I've been away for some time, so I don't know what's going on. Soroban. I am not certain this is a wise idea. We will find out momentarily. We're being attacked by flying sharks. Look out! There's a boat out there. Oh?
Gentlemen, I'm told you were most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All all talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
Is that a giant sword he's carrying?
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
He's gone.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own.
Can we have this conversation out of the water, please? It's very weird to stand in knee-deep water to have a conversation.
Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat, and the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once!
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
These ones? Why do I keep seeing that phrase so often? Tell the others that these ones have paid. Why isn't that just tell the others that these have paid, or that the... I don't... it's a grammar pet peeve of mine. I feel like I would have been slapped on the wrist for saying these ones in my youth. I've seen that phrase a lot lately, in various games. It's infecting the language. Yeah, where did Soroban go? Doma is but one of many provinces under Imperial control, filled with people who have had to find ways to cope with a bitter reality. So they really don't care what happens to Doma? I refuse to believe that. Go Setsu. What are we waiting for? Come, Soroban cannot have gone far. Though now that I think on it, it is passing strange that he left without warning. Mayhap he did not wish to be seen by his Kojin brethren. I doubt he thought to leave us behind, but nevertheless it may be prudent to return to his ship, or at least to the Confederate encampment. Ugh, I'm getting hiccups. Alright, peeps, let's get out of this flying shark-infested waters. Can I just use a... Oh, there's no etherite crystal. How strange. I'll just go around this way. Fate discovered nearby. Man, I'm getting sleepy. Oh, Final Fantasy and their elevator music. Alright, here we are. Oh, we found Soraban. Oh, good, he's still here. Alice. I am sure he has his reasons for his odd behavior. I should like very much to hear them. Trust requires honesty. Gosetsu. Ah, I told you he would not abandon us. Abandon us. Abandon us. Alright, Soraban, what's the story? Oh, my friends, 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed, I was reluctant to be seen in your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. You understand? Kami be praised. Too often are shell-less quick to judge all Kojin for the deeds of one. Right, then, now that our business with Tansui is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. Hooray! Let's see, what next? Maybe now I'll get some Dragoon gear. I'll just alternate between Samurai and Dragoon gear. I suppose that shall have to suffice for now. So we can leave for Arthur, right? I told you he would not abandon us. Soraban, can we leave for Arthur now? Ah, Gayuki leather boots of aiming. Level 62, item level 265. That's our next reward. Soraban is in high spirits. I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. Oh, that reminds me. Tia, would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less like we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. Fine, I will do your errands. That's what I always do. I send messages back and forth. Is that guy riding it? Oh, whew. That looked like he was riding a flying shark. Proud Confederate. Oh, you're one of the Aegean from the beach. Leaving us already? No need to pay the tithe, like Tansui said. On the other hand, if you were to peruse our wares and find anything to your liking, we should be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. Huh. I'll just bet you would. I see a quest I can unlock here. I bet this is a flying quest. Hey there. The price of betrayal. What time is it? It's 41 minutes. Alright, let's squeeze this one in really quick. No, probably won't get me to 63. Yasui is looking for an individual who can freely enter the Ruby Price. You, yes, you! Do you know of the Ruby Price, the fortress in the middle of the Ruby Sea from which the Bakufu soldiers survey the surrounding waters? The other day we found one of the men stowed away on a ship we confiscated. With a bit of coaxing, he eventually confessed to doing some underhanded trading with the Red Kojin on behalf of his superior. It seems he thought he could avoid paying the ruby tithe by hiding aboard someone else's ship. But no one gets away with crossing our waters free of charge. As such, I am looking to track down this superior of his and have him compensate us. If I try to sail the Ruby Price and look for him myself, however, I'll be blasted to smithereens before I even make it halfway there. Do you think you could go in my stead? There is a man by the name of Ikaruga there. Ikaruga! I know him. He's an old friend and should be able to identify who our captive superior is. Alright, I can do that. I guess I have to go swim back there, though. Alright, that's a long way to fall. Probably shouldn't have done that. So, I guess I can't just ride across the water, huh? Well, it would be nice if our mounts could swim, too. Yay, fast swimming. Well, that's going to be a pain if I have to do that a lot. Ikaruga. Oh yes, just the other day one of the soldiers deserted base. I suspect he is the man Yasui is after. Trade with foreign countries is strictly prohibited in our nation. The man, upon learning his subordinate disappeared, feared he would be caught and turned tail and ran. If what you told me is true, he likely went northwest of here to seek asylum with the Kojin of the Red. I am tempted to go after this man myself. Alas, that would require me receiving the necessary authorization, which could take days. Please track him down and arrest him in my stead. If he resists, feel free to kill him. Ugh. Where? Oh god, I gotta go all the way out there? Really? I gotta swim all the way back across? Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Run past all the bombfish. All of this work to unlock flying. Hell's Lid. there's another level 70 turtle guy. Oh. Confront the Bakufu trader. Where is the Bakufu trader? Ah, there he is. Hello, Bakufu trader.
I would have to be a fool to agree to go with you. I am so close to the Red Kojin settlement, so close to freedom.
Okay, I'll kill you then. I can deal with that. Oops. Oh, I thought I interrupted your thing, but I guess I didn't. Bye-bye. Report to Ikaruga. Seriously, I have to go all the way back across the ocean. Wow. Okay, this is a little bit annoying. This is reminding me of level 53 in Heaven's Word. A quest where you have to run all the way across the world before you unlock flying. Alright, but I guess it's not too bad. We only have to do this quest one time. What happened to those falcon carriers? This would be a good time to have one. Ikaruga. I got him. Oh, it seems he forced your hand. Perhaps his death was for the best. I will send word of all that has happened to Yusui, though I am not sure he will be happy to hear it. You are curious to know how I will inform him? That, my friend, is a secret. Whatever. Just so long as I got my ether current. That's my biggest concern. Now I'm going to jump back in the water, swim back across, and position myself to get ready for the next part of the main scenario quest. There they are on the docks. Hello up there. How are you doing? Alright, I'm gonna stop here and probably take another break. My throat's actually getting kinda sore. This is like the 4th one I've done today. Yikes. There's Gutsetsu. Alright, see you later.